Blessing accompanies every difficult task that comes across your path. This includes the task you'd rather not do, the one that takes the most effort, and those that cause the most pain. Those who sacrifice to accomplish the difficult tasks put before them are blessed. Caregivers often describe their emotional life as that of being on a roller coaster. When you first find out that your loved one is dying or will have to contend with a long-term chronic illness, your first reactions are of shock, disbelief, intrusion, violation, and even hatred. You know a mistake had been made. When it slowly sinks in that a mistake hasn't been made, the anger begins to surface. Your first reaction is to blame the physician, then God, and then possibly even your loved one. Part of you will want to do everything you can to prolong the death or make your loved one heal from their illness. Part of you will want it over quickly, so the suffering could be at a minimal. Then fear will set in about your own mortality. Finally, it will turn to grief because of the many losses you will experience, because of their illness, and others will be grieving because their loved ones are dying.
Being a caregiver isn't easy, it's hard. It requires a delicate balance, balancing a life in such a way as to sleep enough, work enough, connect with others enough, and still enjoy time alone for the things we love or need to do. Telling everyone can be a nightmare. Everyone reacts differently. Some will deny it could be happening. Some will pitch in to help. Some will be remote and insensitive. Children will have to be told in a way that they can handle and understand it based on their age. You could have a hard time dealing with the day-to-day changes in the personality of the one you love. There will be so many things left unsaid yet, you'll need to learn how to finish talking about these things. Most importantly, you need to understand your loved one is grieving also. Here is a poem written by Debbie Sims that sums up a caregiver. Where is the person I used to be? Confident, joyful, recognizing my blessings. I've been placed on a roller coaster, traveling at lightning speed. Emotions changing from moment to moment. Hurt, sadness, and anger, fear, self-pity. Those things surely don't define me. Who am I? I'm a caregiver. How will I ever make that be a role that's special, with quality? You or your loved one may begin feeling the effects of loss and grief before a death actually occurs. These are normal reactions to future losses associated with an illness and the anticipated loss of a loved one. This anticipatory grief may actually help you prepare for the losses and decrease the intensity of grief after the death occurs. It is normal to experience reoccurring or combinations of signs and symptoms of anticipatory grief. The following are some signs that you may be experiencing when you have anticipatory grief. Feelings of guilt, constant changes in emotions, anger, depression, changes in sleeping and eating habits, forgetfulness or poor memory, loneliness. Whenever you feel the need, Spiritual Care Support Ministries is ready to help you through this stressful period. We are there to pray with you, to pray for you, and to ask God's blessings on your journey as a caregiver. We have group sessions where you can talk and learn from others who are going through the same journey. If you need some time for yourself, you can come to our upper room and pray, read, journal, or just talk with God. If you have some special needs, we can provide you with a list of resources that may be of some assistance. You can come to our Care Cafe for a couple of hours of fellowship and prayer. Spiritual Care Support Ministries can also provide you with one-on-one counseling to help you through this difficult period. As you are going through this journey, or if you know someone who is going through this journey, please give us a call. We are here to help you.
I remember as a pastor, one gentleman was taking care of someone that was chronically ill. And I asked that man, I said, you know, when that person died, when they passed away, what was it like for you? Was it difficult? Was it a challenge? You know, was it a shock when they were gone? And that gentleman said, it was a process. When I was taking care of that person, it was like sending them on a trip. You get their bags packed. You know that the trip is coming because of it being a long-term illness. You knew that it was inevitable that this trip was going to happen. You pack their bags, you get their tickets ready, you get their reservations, you're waiting for that day of their departure, and then there comes the time to load them into the car, and you make your way to the airport. You go to the check-in counter, you get their tickets, you check the board, see if the flight's going to be on time, then you go down to the gate, and the boarding call starts, and then finally you give that last goodbye, and they head out to the plane, and then the plane goes away. All of that was a process, and with Spiritual Care Support Ministries, it helps you through the process, whether it's taking care of someone or maybe you're the one taking that journey of a long-term illness, and Spiritual Care Support Ministries is there to give you the assistance that you need, to give you that support that you need. You might be feeling all kinds of emotions each and every step of the way, but Spiritual Care Support Ministries is there.
If you would like more information, assistance, prayer, or you just want to talk, please call us at 540-349-5814.